Hi guys, my name is Michael Oyefeso. Today I will talk about funding and marketing. So the things I will talk about will be my project idea, so what I decided to do. About my projects, I will talk about my projects. Then I will go on to talk about the market research. Then the marketing mix, there'll be a part 1 and there'll be a part 2. Then I'll talk about the literature I found on the benefits of marketing. Then I'll talk about the funding bids, so how I went about my bids and what organisation I decided to use. Then I'll talk about the funding process, so I'll talk about where the process is at right now and what it holds for the future. So my project is called Fund for All. The idea behind Fund for All projects was that I didn't believe there was enough people from different ages or backgrounds coming together and participating in sports all together. So I wanted to come up with a project that would get people from different ages and backgrounds together into having fun with each other and socialising with each other. So my project is aimed between the ages 11 to 55. So, for example, if you was a parent and this project came up to light and your child was aged 11 plus, then I think it would be a great opportunity for you to bond with your child or have fun with your child if you don't have the chance to, or just socialise with your child. I think this is the same thing if you're a kid and you see this project, you can be like, oh, look mum, look dad, this is what we can do together, and I think it'll bring more families together. So about my project, like I mentioned before, is aimed at ages between 11 to 55. This is male or female. I'll be doing football and walking football. So football is like for the young generation, or whoever wants to play it, then the walking football is for like the older generation if they still haven't got it in their legs. So that was the meaning behind that. My football tournaments will be Wednesday night 7 to 9 and Saturday afternoon 1 to 3. I did primary research on this to find out what are the best dates and time to do it. My project will run for 12 weeks. It will be at Trinity Sports Centre in Manchester. They're linked in with Blackpool, so that Trinity Sports Centre is linked with Blackpool as well, so people in Blackpool can come and play. It's free for the kids and adults. This is breaking social barriers, as of course it's free, so more people turn up and more socialising will be. My project will be run by coaches, so 5 different coaches, and they run the projects. So the market research, how the benefits of market research, this was, the literature behind this was Shoes and Thomas, 2016. So the benefits, one of the benefits is that understanding customers. So it's good to know what your customers like and what projects you think they'll like. So when you're armed with such information, you know what the perfect project is and you can meet their current needs. Of course, lack of knowing the customers will probably lead into no sales or just poor communication, basically. Another benefit into market research would be selling the right projects. So the consumers in online marketing are always curious when buying stuff. If the project does not add any value to their lives, or to their lives, they will not procure it, so do not buy it. So that shows you need advertisement and to sell the right project. The projects that are always on demand will always attract countless individuals to buy them. So market research reveals all this for you. Another benefit would be to beat competition. So market research gives you an opportunity to know your competitors well and to understand their strengths and weaknesses. This will give you an idea on how to deal with them. Again, another benefit is target audience. So you need to know whom you're targeting. Market research will provide a better idea of who you're targeting, and that will help with projects and your business. Unique products is also another benefit. So without market research, you cannot assess critical facts that will empower you to make unique strategies. So you need to be able to stand out from others. So you need to be able to see what others don't have, and you can stand out from them, and that will generate you more sales and more customers, of course. And the last one is finding gaps in the market. So finding gaps in the markets where people haven't got. Again, we generate more sales, we bring in more customers because you are doing something which someone else isn't. So if you're doing something that someone else isn't, then more customers want to do what you're doing because other people are not doing it. And market research will help you find that information. Moving on to marketing mix, this is part one. The marketing mix I used was products, price, place, and promotion. So from Collins 2013, the marketing mix definition is simple. It is about putting the right product or combination therefore in place at the right time and the right place. The difficult part is doing this well, as you need to know every aspect of your business plan. So the first marketing mix I used is product. So through primary research, I felt football was a good sport for my project. Most kids I spoke to liked football, and most adults I spoke to also liked football, as well as walking football. I felt football brings different ages and different backgrounds together. My research showed this, and this is why I chose to do football and walking football, mainly aimed at the young, older adults, of course. I also felt that it can demand the needs of my customers and provide good service and support. Moving on to price, again, through primary research, after talking with my customers, the best price we felt was that free. So everything was free, and through primary research, asking the kids and the adults face to face with what they felt best. I didn't want any pricing because I didn't feel the need to. I want to bring more customers, and again, I want to break the social barriers in the community. So I felt like being free was the best idea for the kids and the adults, of course. So marketing research part 2, the place. So for the place where I thought my project would be held, again through primary research I took into consideration that my customers wanted a variety of areas to be available. So one being outdoor and another being indoor. So the place where my project will be held has an outdoor and indoor facility. That's at Trinity Sports Centre in Manchester, of course. So the last marketing mix is promotion. So communicating with my customers, I will promote my projects through social media, which is easier for the younger generation who have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc, etc. And then I thought for the older generation, leaflets, posters, newspapers mainly, for whom don't know how to work social media or who don't even have social media. So literature I found on the marketing benefits. The marketing mix concept also has 2 important benefits. First is an important tool.
Sorry, we've got this book on for.
You used to be able to see that the marketing manager job is in large a matter of trading of the benefits of one competitor's strength in their marketing mix against the benefits of others. The second benefit of marketing mix is that it helps to reveal other dimensions of marketing manager's job. This was from Chi Long Gu, 2009. And from Christian, 1997, the American Marketing Organization, in its most recent definition, states that marketing is in the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create, exchange, and satisfy individual and organizational objectives. Again, from Christian, 1997, marketing in practice has, to a large extent, been turned into managing this toolbox instead of truly exploring the nature of firms' marketing relationships and generally caretaking to the real needs and desires of customers. So I'll move on to my funding bits. So my funding bit, I applied for under 10,000 grant loan. This was through the Big Lottery Fund. I only needed 6,000 overall. So I used Big Lottery Fund because I felt my projects met the needs and met the majority of needs of aims that Big Lottery Fund wanted. Of course, you can use other organisations such as Sport England, Football Foundation or Washford can also be considered. So the idea behind my funding bid was that it would be used for community based. It will get the community all together, the Blackpool community together, and it will help everyone together. So the money I spent mine on was 5 coaches, as I said before, facilities, equipment, marketing and materials, the festival prizes, so that's like after the 12 weeks we have a prize awards, and the festival facility hire. And lastly, the funding process. Process and opportunity for my project to get out there and to help the community is a motivation for what I want to do. Again, I mentioned before, it's community based, so the project is aimed for communities, it's aimed to get everyone together, different backgrounds, different ages, to break the barriers, physical barrier, educational barriers, because of course as a young kid you can always look up to the older people, so I think my project aims at the community and does that well. Bodes well for the future. And budgeting. So the lecture I found on budgeting from Nelson 27 is since budgeting allows you to create a spending plan for your money, it ensures that you always have enough money for the things that you need and the things that are important to you. Following a budget or spending plan will also keep you out of debt or help you work your way out of debt if you're currently in debt. That is all for today. Thank you for listening.